Hello, this is Focus Artist Morris Bryant here with you on a video. Just want to discuss some things and just some things that was on my mind and just helping you to encourage and motivate and get inspired. This topic is basically about logos and how you can empower yourself to create your own brand. It's just that simple. You have to put the work in, but it's simple to just create something and not always jump on a bandwagon of being a consumer of merchandise. So I'm going to get right into it right now and discuss about NASA. Let's talk about NASA. NASA, as someone that is a graphic designer and also in the field of marketing and promotion, I've always noticed why are people wearing NASA. Um, the trend just started. Well, it didn't just start, but I started seeing it a lot in the summertime, and was just wondering, like, you can create that yourself. This is the bottom line of that topic. You can create this yourself. You can put the work in to design something and make money for yourself instead of having them make money. But there's a backstory to it. With NASA, you want something to be a success. It wants something to represent success and love and empowerment and elevation as per the people that work in NASA and the stories behind NASA. According to the LA Times, Walmart and Target have taken these shirts over to a huge uh, plane in regards to making millions off of just the NASA logo alone. That's powerful, people. That is so powerful that they caught up with the idea. So, according to the LA Times, they said it's keeping in with the public's mission. NASA doesn't make a cent off of the merchandise that's bearing its name. So, Target is making a killing off of this brand. Uh, Also, according to Complex, though, in regards to empowering and wearing something that represents empowering and uh, something that you can represent that stands for greatness, according to Complex magazine, it's the dream. How many of us have dreamed of being an astronaut at some point? When we were younger, we begged to train in a space camp during these sticky hot summers. But now NASA no longer send people into the space, but that has stopped journeys beyond the atmosphere from captivating generation upon generation. An accomplishment once seen as the apex of human achievement. So that's what it is. It's the power behind the logo that really is the reason why people are wearing it. But see, the funny thing is that all ages are wearing these shirts now, and why? That's my question. So I see myself now as stop being a consumer and creating. Okay, I mean from everything. I mean everything's online. You can find out how to do something yourself and get paid for it. There's so many examples of this, and in addition to all of that, your 9 to 5 can go just like that. So we've already seen how the government, had the government shut down. So you can create things yourself. Let me give you an example. There's companies out there that you could put your design on yourself. All right, you can hire a graphic designer such as myself, and you hire me. I create a design or ideal concept, or if you have the skill set to do it, you can do it. Company like EasyScreenPrint.com, you can actually do this at home. You just need to have the marketing mind state to reach out and put it out there. You got to put some money up, you got to put some time in to put it on a social media platform, and just do it. That's just the bottom line. Another company that I've noticed, well, actually, another concept that I've noticed is Friends. You've seen it, you've seen a lot of it everywhere. I mean, it is, I think the simple concept of the font, which is it's cool now, and Basically, by the way, it's not copywritten. The font is not copywritten, so you can actually put on anything. I seen one that said "No Friends," but it's just that font with the dots. And the reason why it's out and the reason why it's reaching high because it's a trend. Number one, number two, Friends is cool now. That show is cool again. So it's just the fact that Target once again is selling the shirt and people are wearing it. Now, I think, as we already know, trends start from being in a workplace, or especially if you're in school, in high school, and you see it over and over and over again. It's like the shoe industry. You start seeing it, it looks good, you match it with something, there you have it. But my thing is, why can't you do that with your own brand? You can if you can't do it from home, there's screen printers or companies online that you can print a shirt, so you don't have to get a dozen anymore. Let's say you want to create a design on a shirt. Also, the color, you can go to any department store and get single shirts, by the way. You get the shirt, you market it, people like it, you start posting it, whatever, and you you put it out there and people start to like it. Well, there's always supply and demand. You have to have the volume. So you can print more shirts from home, or you can go to a company online. I think Cafe Press is another one that you could just do it shirt for shirt. All you have to do is just add the shipping and handling to it, and you get a PayPal, and you generated revenue just like that. So that it's just the simple fact of, guys, I'm not telling you not to get it. I'm not a hater in any way, but I'm just thinking in my mind, we're putting money into something where we can create ourselves. You know, it's just a beautiful thing to represent something that you created, not just going out and purchasing something where you spent hard earned work for, and then the trend will go tomorrow. Your brand can always flourish and go to levels, to levels, to levels, to levels. Puma. I'm not a hater of Puma, but again, it is a Puma, and I'm looking at the shirt. And I'm like, I can do that myself with a simple. It has to be something that's innovative, but sometimes as just as simple as a Puma logo. They've been around for many years, so they put the work in. But the simple fact is that it can be something as simple and have a concept or meaning behind it, or it can just. One thing I have noticed, I'm sorry I'm jumping around, but one thing I have noticed is you to have a movement behind a logo, or I'm sorry, a movement behind an apparel or merchandise. Uh, in the hip hop industry, you see a movement wearing the same merch in like a group of 10 or so. Like, that's powerful. So the vision is just powerful. So it's just something that it's just a beautiful thing. But again, just think about creating your own. Think about, I can do that. Or even if like I just said, the font on from Friends is not copywritten, so you can create something that you can do yourself. Um, just today, as a matter of fact, I saw a hat using the Friends font, and it said "No re-up," and I don't think it was related to any like distributing of any pharmaceuticals, anything like that. But it was a meaning behind the word re-up. They use it as an acronym. So yeah, just think innovative, think powerful, and selling is just as a click of a button. Getting a PayPal account is just like that, and even websites, even like mine, get right with him.com dot bigcartel.com. You can put a limited amount of products on the site, but you can increase it. If you put a little bit more money, you could put more supplies on there, and just have a movement behind it. Much love to people like Milano de Rouge, marathon continues. Don't forget old school Rockefeller. These are people who made it simple design, and there's branding and marketing behind it. But use a simple design, color branding, and just took off from there. But it's just levels to this. So I'm an expert in this. My old company was Expert Designs. When we went to the Harlem Festival, it was four of us wearing the same shirts, logo on the front, logo on the back. We were really doing it big, and there's pride in that, and there's love into loving yourself into that. So get involved, get to know more. Go on YouTube. There's plenty of YouTube videos. There's plenty of resources to get your product and merchandise. There's plenty of places where you have a blank canvas and you can put your logo stamped right on it. So once again, just thank you for allowing me to spend time with you on this. Thank you for listening, and be empowered, and be and own. Be an owner and be an earner. Thank you.